And always remember, geek out. Welcome to another episode of Out Geeked. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for giving us your time. Remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and comment down below. Today, we have a nice episode of Lego sets. I have here Luke Skywalker's helmet and the TIE Fighter pilot helmet. Really iconic Lego sets for our culture, our pop culture, for movies. John Lucas, really well-known producer, and Star Wars, that's just to state the obvious, is really, really well-known in our pop culture. And also we have...
I have the Lego Sonic versus Death Egg robot, also another iconic pop culture reference. And then, funny enough, they borrowed a few things from Al's franchise that he's going to talk about.
That's right. And this is why we have him here showing them off. And we're going to get right into it. So, first of all, we have the Luke Skywalker helmet, really well detailed by Lego. Obviously, now it's a Disney franchise, Star Wars is. And the original Star Wars movie was debuted in 1977, New Hope.
Yep.
And Luke Skywalker, the famous Jedi that got trained by Master Yoda, and also the son of Darth Vader. Classic scene, legendary scene of "I am your father." So
classic scene from episode 5.
Definitely legendary. So really awesome piece of pop culture right here. You guys really will relate. The sword fighting, the lightsabers, and then coming up with episode 1, episode 2, and so on and so on.
Starship battles are amazing.
Just an overall a great franchise. They're still making episodes. It's unbelievable how they can actually start somewhere that's actually the first movie that comes out and it's the future, and then they just remake and put pieces together.
Yeah, it started off with the original trilogy and then went back in time for the prequels, and the sequels unfortunately exist. And yeah, Star Wars is a great franchise, an amazing franchise that affected us in one way or another through different medias.
I always wanted a lightsaber and have the Force, and do the hand gestures. So I'm controlling you, I'm moving you. So it's really cool. And the legendary, the fighter planes, the TIE fighter planes and the X-wings are just legendary aircrafts that we see them, we hear the name, and we know what they are. So it's just, it's part of us, it's inside of our hearts, and we just love these franchises. So a little bit of detail about these helmets. I think it's really cool what Lego has done just to, get our monies.
Yeah.
Really. They have created these type of Lego sets. Helmets. They've actually created scenes that are really cool scenes. Star Wars are very legendary scenes. They are pretty expensive. I see them and I'm like, okay, so this one was probably worth about maybe $50 or $40, and then an actual scene, like let's say Darth Maul fighting Obi-Wan Kenobi. And they have the scene, and you can build the area where they're fighting, and then they have the little minifigs.
Yeah.
And they're like $60-$70, and I'm like, man, that's just too expensive.
It is. Very expensive.
I mean, for the small Lego, like it's like a shadow box, just like the shadow box for the Batman that's out there for the Batcave. It's really cool, but it's just too expensive. I think they're just too much. But I do like it. I like what they came up with that type of Lego set of a movie scene. I think that's a great idea. I think it's gonna pick up. I think a lot of people will buy that. And I got these two for Christmas. This one was about 3 years ago. This one was 2 years ago. I actually just did the Lego build, which it took me quite a while. It's been a while since I put a Lego set together, but this one did take me a while. It was a little bit challenging due to the yellow cables that we have here. They get compressed pretty good in there, so it wraps up and then it gets hooked up here. And it was pretty tough, and a couple of pieces came off as I was putting it together. So it's a really good detail. We got the cables, we got the headphones on the side, the communicators, we got the microphone right here, and we got the chin guard. Whoop, and there goes the chin guard. So that's another blooper to add here. So
keep it in the box.
Keep it in the box. So, we have the really accurate helmet Lego set for Luke Skywalker, and then we have the TIE Pilot helmet for the Lego set. So really cool. Just I mean, nothing is sexier than just black. Black on black is
Very nice.
it's just sweet. I mean, I love black on black. Here we have the respirators, we have the tubes, giving the pilot oxygen. We got the blacked out visors or eyes. We have the respirator right here that connects to the the tubes giving him oxygen. We have the side communicators or headphones. Just really overall a great, nice, smooth finish up here on the top just to give it that character. We have the insignias up here, and classic Star Wars. We all know these two fighting it all out when they're trying to destroy the Death Star, and they're fighting on the trenches. So overall, a great Lego set. Two iconic pop culture that we all can relate, and I'm glad I got them.
Oh yeah. So, what would be your favorite Star Wars movie?
That's a good question. I actually did like episode 1.
Episode 1, yeah. Episode 1.
Yeah.
It's an underrated classic.
Yeah, that's when Anakin starts,
yeah,
right?
so that's the start of the prequel.
Yeah. So, yeah, I like that. It was kind of, I like the whole racing thing about,
racing.
Yeah, the spaceship racing on the desert. That was really cool.
That.
Yeah,
Underrated
I love the Nintendo 64 games that came up with that. It's just
racing game, great game, highly recommended.
Yeah, great game. So yeah, that would be my favorite.
My favorite is episode 3, another prequel, Revenge of the Sith, where we see the fall of Anakin Skywalker and the rise of Darth Vader when he becomes Darth Vader. Probably one of the greatest lightsaber battles in the whole franchise. Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mustafar. I loved it. If you ever watched the Clone Wars animated series and the Clone Wars TV show, it made that final battle even more suspenseful. Like you saw that they were truly brothers, and now they have to fight each other. I loved episode 3. Then episode 5, Empire Strikes Back is probably like the very strong second, but Revenge of the Sith, I'm a prequel baby. I love the prequels. It's the best Star Wars movie, and I'll stand by it. But it's the original New Hope classic movie. You can't go wrong. Watching Luke Skywalker flying down the trench, doing the trench run, while Vader and the 2 TIE fighters trying to shoot him down. It's cool. I like it. It's a good movie. It's a great scene. Yeah,
no, absolutely.
I kind of like how the helmets represent the rebellion and the Empire, because you can see like the TIE fighters helmet is like more organized, more sleek, more bad guy looking, while the rebels is like put together, like
put junk together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just like I said, black on black is just awesome.
Oh yeah, it is.
I mean, I know, like for example, cars. I love my black cars. They do get dirty, but it's just nice clean cut on a black, nice clean car, nice clean truck. It's just overall just fire. Black
on black is just amazing. Anything.
Yeah.
Toys, cars, you name it. If it's black, and then it'll look nice. Nice.
So what you got over there?
I got the Lego Sonic versus Death Egg robot. You saw it in my unboxing, my worst episode ever. But now you saw there, I built it. It took me an hour and a half to build it. 615 pieces. The Death Egg robot is the final boss in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, where Sonic has to hit him 12 times, not 6, like I said in the unboxing. And you have to do it with no rings. I already explained it in the unboxing. The reason why I chose the Death Egg robot is because you fight him inside Dr. Eggman's base called the Death Egg, which the Death Egg is just pretty much a parody of the Death Star. Now I was like, all right, I have to compare the two with the Star Wars, the original, and then Sonic that like copied. They didn't plagiarize the idea. They copied the idea. Everybody has a space station.
You know that Sonic is the copycat of everything, and not direct, but in some kind of way.
Yeah, Sonic, he'll be like, "Hey, can I borrow your homework?" And I'll just change it slightly. Because remember last time we talked about Sonic, he pretty much copied the Super Saiyan. Yeah. Now here, Dr. Eggman's like, I'm going to build a Death Star. He probably saw Star Wars.
Yeah,
not thinking about it. He probably saw Star Wars. I'm building a Death Star. And it's cool. The Death Star has appeared in other Sonic games. It's literally the Death Star. It has the same laser. It's Eggman's main place of operation. Boss fight's cool. It's very stressful. You have to beat him with no rings. The music, I love. It's very tense. It's annoying, but I love it at the same time. You have to hit him in the center, and the arms are moving forward, so it's trying to hit you the whole time. Yet again, you have 0 rings. No rings, no checkpoints. So if you lose, you have to start back to the start of the level and fight Mecha Sonic. So very stressful. But that was how classic Sonic games were. It was very stressful, high action packed.
Oh yeah, I mean, you pretty much get 2 chances if you don't collect your, 1 ring. I mean, it's cool that, all Sonic games, if you have 1 ring, you can get hit once, but
you got like 1 hit.
you can collect it again if you get a chance to. No, it's an awesome Lego set. I like it. I like how you have it displayed with the cockpit open and Mr. Eggman on all his glory up there, and Sonic down on the bottom trying to get away. It's really cool. And I like how it has little firing projectiles.
Oh yeah, it does.
I like that. And it looks really well designed. I mean, it just looks just like the Death Egg in that Sonic game.
And what really, like when you were elaborating with the helmets, I love how with just Lego pieces, they could make a beautiful design toy like this. This could easily just been a regular action figure.
Mm-hmm.
I could have just bought a Death Egg robot action figure in Walmart and just call it a day. But I built this, and it looks gorgeous. Like this, if I saw this from a distance, I would just think, "Oh, that's a nice action figure." If you'd have told me, "No, I built this with my bare hands," I would not believe you because it's a very nice, well done toy, and it just looks great.
Yeah, no, I mean Lego, it has come a long way, and great design team that they have. They have designed all these different types of Legos, different different like cartoons, different franchises, and then the Lego architectural. They're just awesome pieces of work.
Whoever comes up with these Lego designs are geniuses. There's no way I could just. When I was building this Death Egg robot, I was like, why are they telling me to build it this way? It makes no sense. And then when I put it all together, I was like, okay, I see how they planned this out. I can see all the engineering that went to it.
Yeah, like like when you're building something and you're like, why are they selecting a green, a green block, and when it's all red and black, and it's like to see the outlines on your feet, it cool. Outlines the feet. Yeah, it just gives it that extra definition on the set that makes it stand out overall. So
great articulation. Literally, it could very posable. I like it. Great toy. The best part of it is the Dr. Eggman minifig, a huge improvement from the previous one.
Absolutely. I like the big stash there.
Oh, yeah.
The Death Egg was the one that was just on Sonic 2, right?
Yep.
That was a Death Egg.
It appeared in Sonic 2 and then it just made different it showed up in other games as well.
Yeah.
Like for example, in Sonic Superstars, it was there as well. Oh yeah, it's Eggman's like go-to base that he wants to just build. I mean,
do you remember the old Sonic games the old Sonic cartoons where they had the mechanical chicken and the mechanical like mole looking thing? Do you remember their names?
I
just can't remember their names.
I feel like one of them was called Scratch.
Yeah, I think the short one with the drills was Scratch.
One of them was Scratch. Like I didn't watch Sonic Sat AM and the classic Sonic cartoons as much as a kid. Mm-hmm. I knew they existed. I might go back and revisit them one day. Yeah,
I remember I used to watch every morning when I went to middle school. I used to watch every morning before I started walking to school. I would watch. It was a group of Sonic with like instruments like a guitar.
Oh, Sonic Underground.
I watched Sonic Underground. Yep.
I saw it randomly on Netflix. I watched it. Catchy intro. So is weird, but it was a catchy intro. I love it.
Yeah. It was the song was really cool. So yeah, it was weird, but yeah, there was a green hedgehog, a blue hedgehog, obviously Sonic, and then a pink.
That was hedgehog. In that cartoon. That was his brother and sister.
Yeah.
Yep. It was Manic and Sonia.
Sonia. Yep, that's right. Yeah, very good. So yeah, these are the Lego sets that we have built and brought to you guys to look at and talk a little bit about the pop culture behind it and what it means to us. Obviously, if you're an 80s baby, a 90s baby, or even an early 2000 baby, you know what Sonic is or who Sonic is, and you know what Star Wars is, and you know who George Lucas is, in the whole Star Wars legacy. So thank you guys for joining us. It was a great episode featuring these awesome types of Lego sets that we have built. Remember to subscribe, leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up. And
and then on the comments, let us know what's your favorite Star Wars movie, what's your favorite Star Wars character. Did you even see Star Wars? Are you even a Star Wars fan in general? You already guys know we're Sonic fans, so I'm going to ask you the same questions. Who's your favorite Sonic character, game, whatnot? What's your favorite Dr. Eggman boss fight? And then I want to thanks once again for Stephen Casey for this amazing Christmas gift. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. I love Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic is just badass.
Metal Sonic's cool. I love him. I love me some Metal Sonic as well.
All right. So remember, geek out. So this is our style of
this is our style, our generation of art. What you say, you know how some people have art displayed in their house, statues, busts. We have these toys that we like to display.